Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is R.C. Attaway, and this is the wonderful world of R.C. Attaway. Um, as you can see, I am recording with the free version of Bandicam, so I only have about 10 minutes of recording time, and I have been consistently getting cut off. So please forgive me for going as fast as I can through the following slideshow. I assure you future content will be well edited and will look a whole lot better than this. That being said, let's roll. A bit about me. I am a senior in college and an amateur software engineer. I have been producing games under the pseudonym of R.C. Attaway since about 2018. However, I only the name R.C. Attaway and the brand of Attaway Electronics was not created in full until 2022. Up until that point, I hadn't shared any actual games. I had only been producing them. I finally released my main game, Tank War, A Tank in World War II, to the world in 2022. Here are my special interests. I'd love to cover them in more detail. Long story short, military vehicles, Fallout, retro tech, and Atom Punk, as well as the game development, are the biggies. All the other ones are pretty cool too. So R.C. Attaway obviously isn't my real name. I'm very safe. I'm very paranoid, very safe about online security. Maybe one day I'll share my real name. If I get popular enough, I might end up sharing my real name. Just kind of depends. Here we go. Things to expect from me. First and foremost, the wonderful world of R.C. Attaway and the late night talk show hour. So they're basically two sides of the same coin. The main show being the wonderful world of R.C. Attaway. Me showing off all the projects that I'm working on and different aspects of them, giving updates, showing off new projects as they come along, and genuinely being like the wonderful world of Walt Disney. The late night talking hour, or just late night talking as I've written, is basically going to be me doing as I'm doing now, going on an unscripted, one-sided conversation with you, slowly talking about my interests and a lot of my projects in kind of a broader sense, and going on it, whereas Wonderful World of R.C. Attaway will be heavily edited and cut down for time and made short but not too short and easily digestible. Late night talking will just kind of be me talking to you in a one-sided conversation about my projects. And basically I decided to go with both because different types of people like different kind of footage, different kind of videos. Plus, if I get particularly busy with the real world, I can put the wonderful world of R.C. Attaway on pause for a while and just do late night talking. And then once I finally have some time to get back to things, I can go back to Wonderful World of R.C. Attaway. I will also do lore tidbits. Sometimes I might do entire videos based on lore and lore tidbits, but those will likely be mixed in with the first two. Project development footage will be a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but that will be with my Patreon, or that will mostly be on my Patreon. More on that in a minute. I don't see anything else on this page, so. Future projects to come, the E0S1 project. Basically, that's a group of games and short stories that I'd like to release. I already have the lore worked out, and I am working on the first game at the moment, as well as the short story, the first short story itself. as well as some well-written fan fiction and some arcade-style mini games, which will do wonders on breaking up the monotony of just audio essays and showing, hey, here are games, here are some games. Um, um, Patreon. My Patreon is in the description of this video. Um, you do not have to donate to the Patreon by any means. I am a broke college kid, and if you would like to donate, if you would like to give me some money to help out in general, that would be greatly appreciated. I will give you access to the unused and beta content more readily, instead of drip feeding it over the course of like several months. You'll have early access to videos. You'll have concept art, concept mock-ups, and ref sheets will also be shared there. You'll also get shout-outs at the end of videos and at the end of my games, as well as you will also get my undying respect and admiration. I am more than willing to take suggestions from people on how to do my Patreon and what to add to it. Yeah. Again, if you don't want to donate, that's fine. I would at least accept a subscription, or would like one. But if my content isn't your thing, I also get that. You know, worst comes to worst, I at least appreciate you watching this video. Thank you. The RC Attaway, the Attaway Electronics website and Game Jolt are both in the About section of this channel, and the Patreon will be in the description and in the About section. I think that about covers it. Whew. Again, I am so sorry for how crappy this was. I had to get this out, I wanted to get this out now before I forgot about it, and I just don't have time to write a script. From here on out, the wonderful world of RC Attaway will be scripted and heavily edited, and will be a lot shorter, and will be maybe about 20-30 minutes at most. Yeah. Information will be forthcoming. Wow, this is like my fourth take. It either the audio wouldn't record, or it would cut me off. So y'all have a great night, and I'm going to go look for a video recording software that won't cut me off after 10 minutes.